It's Week 18 of the National Football League. And here's Juwan Bentley. He's been a core contributor all season, approaching 90 tackles for the year. It's the Titans and the Texans coming up next.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the
Here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go from Nashville. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Now Murray keeping it himself, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. Play action. It's Murray. He'll take off again.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 6th touchdown now for the season. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Now Young. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. Here's 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, it's Young. He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll go play action with Young. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's 4. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Working the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Marquise Bell up to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Young looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Young. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
First down, Texans.
Trying left side, and here's Harris. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 26-yard line.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. The tight end going in motion to the left. Murray on 3rd down. That's caught by 4. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Now a toss, left side for Harris. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So after one, 7-3 is our score. And we're back in Music City after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They go play action for Murray. That one knocked away and incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Murray. That's to the left side and taken in by Downs.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the
and this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
Texans offense and running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Hupp brings it in left side.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Taylor up first down and more. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Texans first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Young. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Thank God.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
A gain of 16 yards. First down for Houston.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. Powering forward. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Texans. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
York, good on the extra point. And the Texans are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Lad McConkey to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this will be incomplete. 3rd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. They go right back to Taylor. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. 3rd and 5. Young. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 12 yards there, and a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
That one complete to Pierce. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Young. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. Gets to the edge at the 30. The speed on display. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
York, good on the extra point. And the Texans will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense about ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. He'll open this drive on the ground with 4. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Downs goes in motion. A run straight ahead. That's Ford. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Texans 33-yard.
They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Titans. 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. That's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw again is Murray. He'll go right and find his running back. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On play action, Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
A 5-yard loss leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Throwing Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Murray. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. No issues there. This one is good. And the Titans are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. On first down is Young. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Texans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
York, good on the extra point. And the Texans move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is McConkey. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. On first down, Murray. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Tress Way now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the Colts who were able to come away with the home victory. Kareem Hunt, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that ball game as they fall to the visiting Washington Commanders. Jordan Love leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We saw former rushing champ Jonathan Taylor be a big-time factor in that first half. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. I'll run with Taylor. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. A second down throw for Young. That one intercepted. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Auburn, good with the extra point. And the Titans back within 7. It's 24-17. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
The Texans getting all set to punt. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Downs goes in motion. Here's Ford heading left. And he'll get about 5. Now, Murray on the bootleg. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Murray. Here's a screen set up for 4. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a pretty good effort there on 3rd and long. Initially, I really thought that screen was timed up pretty well, and he had a chance to pick up the 1st down, but give credit to the defense. It was the pursuit and running to the ball, and they're able to stop him just short.
The visitors' offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Valdez-Scantling on the move. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Tyler Smith, guilty on that one. To throw is Young. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the 2nd half.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Titans will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Michael Hoyt is there to end the play. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Young. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw on the last possession.
For the middle, it's Cup. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Young. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it's Taylor. Short gain there, down to the 11. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. On the handoff, it's Harris. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Young. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will move out in front, 27-24.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Titans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 38-yard line.
Now Murray keeping it himself. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a 1st down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Murray. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All time here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a screen set up for Harris, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. They'll run.
On the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Titans sending out their punter. Important punt here in this tie game late. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce, and that is incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one, brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Titans offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And this is where we stand. Final weekend of the regular season is upon us, and we'll know the brackets and the seedings for the postseason at the end of the night.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, Murray. That's caught by 4. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run here. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
It is 3rd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The Texans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Young. That pass caught right side, Valdez-Scantling. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw, Young. Look at that. Slimed it across his body and connected. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
Young to throw on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That one complete to Pierce. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young to the left side, caught by Kelsey. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Give up the middle to Harris. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Cup in motion. Another run here with Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Now Young. A pass taken in by Harris. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
Now Young. Into the hands of Valdez-Scantling. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. It is 2nd and a yard. A run with Harris. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here is 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Harris. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. He'll try to run with Harris. And he will power his way into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Houston. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down. They'll drop to throw.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Texans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And now the punting unit will come on as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. 2nd and 11. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Now a first throw here in overtime. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
The Titans offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Downs goes in motion. He'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. 2nd down and 8. They'll run once more with 4. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Downs goes in motion. On 3rd down, Murray. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll run it here with Chandler. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run a toss play, and it's 4. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
The key to this play is all the pass protection. When you allow your running back to fast release and get out, you're down 1 pass protector. So the offensive line knows, hey, we're on our own here. And they gave the quarterback and that back enough time to get downfield and picks up a huge play.
On the ground, this is 4. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Texans 30-yard line.
In motion comes Thomas. second down. Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
And 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Downs goes in motion. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll run for it. It's 4. He's going to pick up a Titans first down and more. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Moving the tight end right. Murray now on 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to 4.
And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's into traffic, but taken in. So, neither team able to break the deadlock of the overtime period. That's going to do it. This game ends in a tie. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.